Hello guys, welcome back to our YouTube channel. Today we bring to you gist on Doris Simon and our son, our one and only son, the only child she has in this whole world. Yes, this young man just clocked a big 15 and Doris is not taking any chances. She's celebrating her son in a huge way. Few days before the birthday of her son, she took to her Instagram page that she's not been feeling well. She's not feeling too good, but she must make sure she gets her son's birthday gift. We all know that Doris Simon adores her son, as she didn't get the opportunity to raise him by herself, but rather David was raised by his father and Stella Damascus. But now they are back together and Doris Simon has full custody of her child. While celebrating her son's birthday, she shared a video of herself on her sick bed, sharing how she has been fixed up with drips and stuff like that, and she was even looking so tired and weak in the video. She stated that our Oga must get, a small Oga rather, must get his birthday gift and she doesn't want EFCC wahala. She said in her words, and I quote, "Watch till the end. My small Oga must get him birthday gift though. I don't want EFCC wahala." Now from sick bed straight to the market. Hashtag David Ademinokon. Hashtag David the Great. Hashtag birthday in a beat. Hashtag April baby. End quote. This was Doris Simon sharing that she's not feeling fine, but yet she knows way too well to get her son's birthday, as she doesn't want any wahala. Our comment section were filled with prayers and stuff, praying for her to get well soon, and also wishing her son a happy birthday in advance. On the D-Day, she shared a video of her son, of how he has grown and how great he is going to be, as she prays for her one and only son. She said, "Happy birthday, son, my big 14, David the Great. I'm proud of the man you are becoming, my little man, my brilliant multitasking little man. You are a blessing to your generation, so it shall continue to be, in Jesus' name. Mommy loves you to the moon and back." Hashtag David the Great. Hashtag David Ademinokon. And of course, our comment section was filled with so many happy birthdays and wishes from uncles and aunties, loved ones, colleagues, fans and followers on social media. Everyone is of course happy for Doris Simon after gaining the custody of her child, due to how she was separated from her son. It wasn't something she prepared herself for. It wasn't something she planned on. This happened as her ex-husband, Ademinokon Daniel, decided to settle with an actress, also Stella Damascus. He left Nigeria without a prior notice to his wife Doris Simon. Then the only thing she last heard was that her husband told her that, "Oh, I would like to visit my mother with my son," and before she could realize, they had already flown out of the country. Apparently, he had been making this plan and he decided to take it that way. So a lot of people questioned Stella Damascus as to why, as a woman, she would behave this way, knowing fully well that her two daughters were not taken from her after she lost her first husband, which produced two children, two daughters. And why would she want to put another woman in such position? And it was alleged that she snatched Ademinokon Daniels from Doris Simon. Well, this is what she has to say concerning the fact that people kept saying she snatched Doris Simon's husband. Well, these two are now separated, but here is what she has to say, and stating that she has no apology whatsoever to give to anyone. When she was asked about the relationship between herself and Daniel Ademinokon, she stated, saying, "Let me put it this way, let me help you hit the nail on the head. One of the comments I have seen consistently over and over again is Stella snatched somebody's husband, Stella the husband snatcher, which is what has been going on. And I have sworn that I would never talk about it or even listen or stress myself about the issue. But I have decided to talk about it now so that I end it once and for all. First of all, let me paint a picture for you and you let me know what makes sense to you. Let's go to the dictionary. When I looked up the word snatch or steal, it means forcefully taking something away from its original position and forcefully from its original position to another position. Something that does not belong to you. That's what I gathered from the word snatch or steal. So I looked at myself. I wonder, how is it possible to go to somebody's house and take a man and take his son away from his home and say, follow me? Let's assume you are a man, and according to their story, he's happily married inside his home with his family complete, and I walked into that home to forcefully take a man, able-bodied man, and a kid away from anybody's hands, and you are there looking at me. How does that work? So logically, if people actually sit down and think about it intelligently, how do you snatch somebody from somebody and the person is there looking at you? So when you see a man who has settled ties with a woman and decides to move on with his life, and you feel that there's something in this man that you like and he likes you too, is there a problem there? I'm not a kid. I'm not about to start hiding myself. I was waiting for somebody to actually ask me this question, because all I have heard for the past 2 to 3 years are rumors. This was what Stella the Masters had to say concerning our relationship with ex-husband of Doris. Well, Daniel and Stella are now separated and they've gone their separate ways, and this will be the third husband Stella the Masters will be breaking up with. Well, her first husband died, and yes, the other she had to divorce. On seeing this news, fans and followers of Doris were happy to see that these two had finally broken up, and they called this karma. They came real quick for the two of them. Daniel, who made passes at Stella, being that she posts mostly motivational quotes on social media, she stated that people that are following the bandwagon of this motivation should be careful, because it is possible that their therapist is the one who needs the help the most. Sharing a post on social media saying, be sure that the driver of the motivational vehicle you are jumping into is not blind. Your therapist may be the one who needs therapy. On seeing this, Stella stated and said, narcissists demand your loyalty and respect without reciprocity. They'll become infuriated if you question them, and their content will be expressed with rage. The silent treatment, patronizing, gaslighting, etc. When the relationship ends, you have to reset your brain to communicate without the fear of psychological assault. And this is how these two have been making passes at each other on social media. Well, it seems things are going pretty well between Doris and Daniel, although they are not back together, but they celebrated their son's birthday together when he clocked 8 years old. And this picture was shared on social media where Daniel, Doris, and their son were seen at a restaurant enjoying themselves as one big family that ought to be. Well, the reason for their separation was not clearly stated, but speculations as people who were close to this couple said that Doris was so engaged with her career back then, and of course, yes, she was booming in her career at that time, and of course her husband was 100% behind her. He was one of the people who advocated for a great career for his wife, but it seems she was more preoccupied with that, and Daniel couldn't take it and he had to leave. These are speculations. At some point they said it was due to infidelity. There were several speculations here and there, but Doris stated that she never had any issue with her husband before he left with their son. But today we thank God that they are celebrating their son's birthday, though they may not be together, but this son has experienced a good parenting from both sides, and we wish David Adenimokun a happy birthday, long life and prosperity. Well guys, there you have it. Do not forget to like, subscribe, and drop your comments in the comment section below. Thank you. Bye.